All right, so here he is, longtime flyweight staple and former champion Deiveson Figueiredo. Outstanding finisher. He can knock you out. He can submit you. The cardio has really started to catch up with the skill set, and fans are always excited to see this man compete.
Always excited. I mean, he's one of those small guys that when we watch him walk to the octagon, you feel like something explosive can happen. And on many occasions, that's exactly what does happen. But for Figueiredo to win tonight, he has got to be more willing to accept whatever comes to him in the fight. He cannot chase the knockout. He has got to be ready to defend takedowns. He's got to be ready to box. He's got to be ready to grapple if he wants to win again and head back towards a championship.
But man, is he an absolute delight to sit down and talk to and to watch compete. And you can argue that were it not for the presence of one Deiveson Figueiredo, this UFC flyweight division would cease to exist. Big spot for the former champ here tonight. Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Deiveson Figueiredo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Tries to work it into a takedown. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Umar Nurmagomedov. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
1-2 punch by Figueiredo. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Nurmagomedov.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab. Guillotine jump.
That guillotine is officially tight. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
15 seconds remain in the round. Round two next.
Stop.
Deep breath and newcomer. Spent a lot of energy that round forcing the takedowns. This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Massive hit right there. We'll see if he can finish. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Figueiredo's in half guard. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Umar Nurmagomedov. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Get them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Oh, huge elbow.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
In the half guard.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Final seconds here of round 2. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Nurmagomedov's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight, as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see. He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Straight right, he misses. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Knee strike coming, it is blocked.
Oh, nice.
Oh, big elbow. Figueiredo's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Owen St. Preux would be proud. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Great defense by this fighter.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Figueiredo.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing down. Right hand by the chin, yeah.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good work from the top here by Figueiredo. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Deep breath and recover. Let's get that heart rate down. Breathe deeply. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Checks that leg kick. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh, man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target.
And they clinch. Look for him now to drive his opponent.
Figueiredo's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, that gilly is tight.
He's getting very close to finishing the submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that.
Great block there. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Just missed with the leg kick. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
And now he's in side control.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Figueiredo's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Figueiredo's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Oh, that looks tight. Working on to finish the heel hook. He's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, great submission defense by him there. Now he's attacking with a submission.
Boy, I'm telling you, he gave him no opportunity to catch a breath. He defended the submission and went right back to his submission attempt. That was very impressive. He passes to half guard.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Umar Nurmagomedov. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov!
So he goes out just the way he came in, and still UFC bantamweight champion of the world. The fight goes the full 25 minutes. You thought maybe there were times in the middle of the fight that you would get the finish, but in the end, the champion gets the